Get messy data from contact forms, lead form, or any form on your website. Extra spaces, wrong capitalization, missing formats. I used to manually clean this stuff for hours. Not anymore. In this tutorial, I will show you exactly with an expression or and how to use them to transform messy data into clean, structured information automatically. We are building a real workflow that takes garbage contact form or any form data and turns it into perfectly formatted records in Google Sheet. By the end, you will know when to use expressions versus code and how to clean any data that comes your way. Let's jump in. So, n8n expressions and data transformation. What is n8n expression? Code inside these braces that accesses and manipulates data flowing through workflow. So any code inside this brace is called n8n expressions. For example, like see starting braces dollar sign JSON dot first name and close braces grabs first name field. So this expression grabs first name field. I will show you how it looked like and how it will work. The second example is like JSON dot email dot to lowercase and small braces plus curly braces, and it converts email to lower cases. This expression converts email to lowercase. I will show you how. Okay, for now just we are getting the basic concepts. So what is data transformation? Converting data from one format structure to another so the next node can use it. For example, before like first Johan last Doi, after full name John Doe. So it's a data transformation before and after how it will looks like. I will show you just we are knowing the definitions and what is the concept of these expressions. Okay, and real world example is like input like Johan at the rate email.com messy because it's kept total capital. So expression the n at an expression will trim and lowercase this and output will be like this in clean format. These all will be happening with these n8n expressions. That's why we are learning today n8n expressions and data transformation. Okay, so the purpose of this video is to teach beginners how they can use n8n expressions to access data, how they can transform messy real world data into clean format. So when to use expressions vs code node, build practical data cleaning workflows. These all the purpose of this video. I will teach to beginners. So what you will learn expression syntax basics and string manipulation like dot trim, dot to lowercase, dot to uppercase, combining data fields and date formatting, advanced transformation with JavaScript using code node. Okay, let's move to our actual workflow which I have built for you. Okay, first of all let me show you this, just a minute. Okay, so I have created these 5 nodes. Okay, the first one is manual trigger, second is test data messy data, third is transform data like using expressions, fourth one advanced transformation with code, fifth save to Google Sheet. Let me quickly overview these nodes. The first one is manual trigger node. The purpose of using this node is to start workflow manually for testing. Okay, what it start execution, it start executing our workflow to run. No external trigger needed. Like as as you know, we are using webhook node. In our previous videos we were using to get form data via webhook, but for this video, for this workflow, we are using this manual trigger. So this is just for testing and development. Okay, no external trigger needed. We will use this manual trigger. I can show you, just a minute. Let me move this back. This is execute workflow, which is manual workflow. See, let me click this. See, it's executed and oh, I just ran in error. Let me check what's the issue. Okay, could not get parameter, maybe this is missing. Let's quickly map this one. else everything seems perfect. Let me execute this step again. Great, it's work. Okay, so manual trigger will execute our workflow like you have already saw this. Okay, second is test data. Let me just zoom in this one, test data. The purpose of using this node is to simulate messy contact form data. Okay, what it does, it will provide raw messy sample data, extra spaces, wrong case, missing formats, replace replaces real webhook in production. Okay, let me show you what I mean. Here we are using our body type is object. Object is for JSON expressions, and string we use for plain text. Object body type number we use for numbers like 1 2 3 4, and this boolean for used for true false cases. Okay, so and this array we use for list items like uh, list 1 2 3, and the object type, as I told you, we are using this for structured JSON data, and binary data is used to store file type data like images, PDF, videos. See, okay. So this is object. Let me delete this one. This is our structured data, but it's messy data. Okay. So you can see first name is with small letters with spaces, and last name is with capital letters. And if we see this email, see it's all in capital letters, and same as company name, also not in uh, capital letter, it's all in small. And let me show you how it will work. As I told you, this data will provide this raw data. This is test data. Okay, so if I show you the output, see, the output gave me, let me make it open, sorry, this output gave me this test structure. And now our third note is to transform data. What is the purpose of data transformation? It's clean messy data using n8n expressions. Okay, and same what it does, it will capitalize properly full name. As I showed you, the data was not in proper structure format, so it will clean our email and format our phone using country code, company name convert to uppercase, submission date format readable date. Let me show you what it does and what it means. This is our transform data node, which we in this is our main nodes where we are using expressions. As you know, today our topic is also n8n expressions, so this is where we learn. Okay, uh, these are fields. I use set node, and in fields I use string like, okay, object type. And here I added these fields: full name, clean email, format phone number, company name, and submission date. Okay, so let's, if you see, I have just enabled this expression. If I use fixed, it will move to simple text format. Okay, let me make it a bit bigger. Okay, so just a minute, let me just do them separate so you will understand it better. Okay, the first one is JSON body dot field dot first name dot trim dot character at 0 to uppercase. So it's moving the name to our uppercase. See, in input the name is not in uppercase. The second part is to trim slice to lowercase. It's mean the slices mean these seconds last name ulhaq. It's turned to lowercase, and if you see in input it's in capital. The fourth part of this expression is to last name dot trim character to uppercase. This one, the first four parts cover HAQ, the second part cover only UL. Okay, and the fourth part is to last name to trim last name to lowercase. Okay, so this is our first expression, which is transforming our name. The second expression is clean email. If you see, the input of email is all capitalized. Let me make it a bit bigger, and now you can see the expression dot json body dot fields dot email dot trim to lowercase. So we are using this json body dot field dot email because this is nested data. Nested data mean, you see, the main our data is body, then fields, then after the email we are using like this. Okay, so the fourth one is, sorry, the third one is formatted phone number. As we learned, it will add our country code. Input has no entry code, country code, and it's adding country code. So we have manually added this plus 92 plus JSON body fields name phone slice 1. Okay, that's how this expression working. Same as company name is setting to lower to uppercase, it is in lowercase. Okay, so this is date formation field, where date is transforming to readable format. If you see the input, it's inputs not exist, it's using default, this default expression. It will work like, let me show you. Dollar sign, see, dollar sign, now it shows current date, but we will use our expression which will convert transform this date to readable format. Okay, so that's it. This was our transformation data node. The second node is code node, in which we will do the advanced transformation. Like, the purpose of using this code node is to calculate advanced fields using JavaScript. What it does, it will extract email domain from our email, and it will create from full name, like name initials, it will create name initials. I will show you what are name initials. The fourth is process add, it will add timestamp, and also check data quality, validate email format, whether email is in valid format or invalid. Okay, let me just show you. This is our code. Okay, and first of all it will get clean data, and same as it will return to our next node. And then these are the four things which we are doing in advanced data transformation. The first one is calculate email domain. It will calculate email domain and check is at the rate is included or not. And then it will create name initials from my name. I will show you what are initials. The fourth one is it will add processing timestamp, when it's processed, when the data processed. The fourth is it will check data quality, whether data is valid or not. Okay, let me show you the input and output. This is our input, and this JavaScript code node will transform and give this output, in which it's added email domain, which is gmail.com, name initials EUH. Okay, so first letter of my all first, middle, and last name, called name initials. Processed at, this was the processing time, and data quality is valid. Okay, that's how code node is working with advanced transformation. Now this is Google Sheet, the last node. The purpose of this sheet is to save all processed data to spreadsheet. It will, what it does, it saves 9 columns of clean data, prevents duplicate using email, all clean plus calculated field stored. I will show you. Let's jump in. Okay, I have connected my credentials, resources, sheet with document, operation, append or update row. We are using this operation to avoid duplicate entries in our processed data. And this is the sheet I have created, and this is the, so this is the main sheet, like the whole document, and inside that I have created this sheet for this contact form data processing, and I have mapped each field manually. This column to use when matching rows in Google Sheet. I am using email to match the entry. Okay, so this is input, and after execution this is output. Now let's check our Google Sheet where data is storing. This is our sheet where data is processing in clean format. See, each and everything is perfect. Now let me show you by submitting one more entry and you will see what will happen. Just a minute. Okay, you can see there is only one entry, and if I execute workflow again, workflow executed successfully, but no entry saved in sheet. Why? Let me show you why. If I check this sheet, I have told you we are mapping sheet with this email to avoid duplicate entries, and this is our test data, and this email is already exist, this one, and that's why data is not added. Now if I add like one and execute workflow again, it will save in Google Sheet. See, workflow executed successfully and data is saved in our sheet. That's it. You now know how to use and add an expression to transform messy data into clean, structured information. Start with this workflow and customize it for your own needs. The pattern we used work everywhere in n8n. Questions, drop them below. Full written guide will be posted on our website in blog section. Hit subscribe for more automation tutorials every 2 days. Thanks for watching. See you in the next.